Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Name in the game.
Yeah.
Winter.
I really just like what I've seen out of Gragas top recently. The new items really help him out, and he can abuse those pretty hard.
Now, does Viper...
There we go.
That's
Ooh,
Corky
Corky
top.
top.
Corky
That's the
top.
summoner spell out. I still think Takoya is going to be able to get out alive, but
Well,
This
he
time-
does get rooted. Sonic Wave resonating strike in its first blood over to Hyper.
if at first you don't succeed, just do it.
Is the tier immediately in the inventory, as well as a Ruby Crystal, suggesting more health items to follow up thereafter. Afro Mu now going to lead the way as Jose Deodo is down here, and they're ready to try to make some sort of a move onto Yurson. Remember, there is no flash available on this Leona, but he is so damn tanky. They didn't get the last hit in time. It'll be a 1-for-1. Take us back, bottom observer. Take us back. Johnson's now going to be taken down next, you would have to believe, as there it is, 2-for-1 now overall in the game. 2-for-1 in the trade, 3-1 overall. TSM feeling great about this one. Takoya's going to get the solo kill as he levels the 6 and takes...
Move here going for Kumo's back time, starting up that Rift Herald. Getting first Rift Herald versus getting first Dragon.
Trade those spells back and forth a little bit. Takoya not finding a whole lot there. Finally hits the W with a Q follow-up. Hyper's in the top side river, seeing if there's a play to be made here. Takeover jumps in with a double distort, finds the chains down onto the enemy mid, but as the ulti comes out and Afro Mu shows up, TSM doesn't commit all the way just yet, but now they're ready to go. Aphelios ulti comes out, but it only finds Jose Deodo. Now they're gonna look for Yurson here yet again. He tries to get away, but Afro Mu locks him down.
Yeah, and TSM may be getting a little...
Takeover at only half HP. Viper hitting level 11 here as he rotates down. Means those rockets are going to be that much stronger. Poke will be that much more effective. Takeover still at half HP. He's going to get stunned up. They're trying to lock down Kumo, who's now trying to get away. Takeover's clones. The only thing in danger is Kumo and Jose Deodo, both taken very low. FlyQuest front line has been gravely injured, and the Dragon is now the target of TSM. Smite comes through and lands true. Hyper secure in that one. They try to go back and defend their Corky, but Afro Mu with the flash engage. Support is so easy, dude! FlyQuest get one!
What a hook there from Afro going in, finding the Corky. Viper trying to flash out on the back end of it, but now Jose Deodo staying too long.
Jose Deodo falls to Hyper as he gets too greedy on the back end of the fight. Afro Mu now being caught out as well as Instinct picks up another, and TSM love the end of that fight.
Gale Force on Kumo. Hyper picks up the one onto Jose, and then Instinct as well onto Afro himself, knowing there's no flash.
But mid lane, Instinct, goodbye, shut down by the ulti from Takoya.
Set your team up for a very big advantage moving through. Takoya is going to get solo turret gold.
FlyQuest is making a pretty big play here towards this turret. Takeover's coming around from the side as well, but he won't be able to stop much. The target they need. Johnson loses a quarter HP to a single rocket coming out from Viper. This is the power of that Corky with a poke! And this is the power of the Gragas here with the engage. Yurson's gonna be taken low. Aphelios ulti does not hit anyone. Takeover down to below half HP now as well. Hyper looking for a good target, and he knocks Takoya right back over the wall. But the flash to escape is not enough. They take down the enemy mid laner, and TSM is on the hunt.
Reset.
Shut down back over to Johnson. He's got the first, but he won't find the second. It's jungler for mid laner. TSM with better health bars, but FlyQuest still have a jungler.
And in the end, TSM, well,
We're not
never
done.
mind. We're
We're
gonna
not
teleport
done.
fight.
It's
They're
not
coming up
done
the
yet.
river.
Afro Mu dies for free. Viper grabbing the kill on that one. Jose Deodo going right back in, but he won't be able to kill Viper just yet. Heal keeps him alive. Kumo looking for anything he might be able to find. Goes in for the body slam on Takeover.
Will get the objective though.
Yep, Kumo having his TP available, being able to rejoin at full health.
They go charge right back up mid. A little bit overzealous by FlyQuest on their positioning. They jump the gun as far as...
Well, we already got a play here in mid. Johnson's taken down to almost no HP, but Viper might just die here with him. Jose Deodo grabbing that kill with Hyper chasing back the FlyQuest carries, and Takoya will die next. Jose Deodo being chased down now. Hyper continuing that chase here, has the red smite to keep the fight going. Jose Deodo tries to get himself away, but Instinct is coming around from the side, and Yurson's got the flank. Hyper don't even need him. One more hit ought to do it. There you go. Tempest gets it, and that is 1 for 3.
Make use of this death timer. 27 seconds on Jose. They can transition over to Baron. Takeover trying to finish off mid-turret first. 20 seconds left on Jose, so timer looks good since you've got White Gun for Instinct. He's going to have a lot of damage.
Yep.
He was the only one on Baron, though, so he did get hit with the damage-reducing attack. It's not going to matter, though, as teleport comes through. Kumo tries to stop it, tries to delay it.
Kumo's disrupting everything that he can, but he's one man against 5. Baron down below 3,000 HP. Enemy jungler nowhere nearby. Super Mega
Johnson.
Yeah, with a lot of trending towards scaling, towards some late game, we have seen so much emphasis on range. Range in the late game does so much for you, makes your opponents have to react to your play because you can fish around for a lot of these things. Very low cost abilities that have very long range. They can have very high value. They get their gold from the towers as well as getting the dragon.
Playing topside too.
Okay, Tukoi, he'll get back towards Jose de Odo. He should be fine here. I don't think anybody's in. He gets hooked. There's no follow-up there. FlyQuest is deciding, okay, forget it. We can't go towards them in the Baron pit. Take the tier 2 mid. I like the call.
Yeah, absolutely. Just smart, standard League of Legends. Play through mid, force them to respond to you. They get that, and now in trouble here. It's going to be stopwatch.
Okay, there's your Sterix, there's your stopwatch, there's your follow-up route into the Chompers, and oh, baby! FlyQuest find the enemy. The Guardian Angel completed now for Hyper. Lots of defensive tools. I'm expecting a smite fight here if it does get taken all the way down. FlyQuest still looking for their chance. Yurson goes in, but he's immediately getting bursted. Stopwatch coming out now as Johnson's going to be taken low, and Takeover goes over the wall here for the shutdown on the enemy AD carry. TSM found one, but what else are they going to get? Tukoi gets kicked right on back, and Instinct's ready to go. The plays are being made, and FlyQuest loses their carry.
Beautiful LeBlanc late game play from Takeover. The coordination here from TSM talking about this setup the whole time. Takeover walks all the way around through FlyQuest's own blue quadrant, patiently waiting.
It's getting tougher and tougher though as the walls are kind of closing in here. Kumo going to look for some sort of an engagement. Packages available, so really that's all you do is force that out. And with 2 members showing mid, maybe just regen back up, which means they're going to lose that mid tower.
Mid tower down to 10% HP. Couple more shots from that cannon minion takes it down. Inhibitor exposed here in mid lane. Top lane tier 3 turret, 2/3 HP. TSM going to continue applying pressure in 2 separate lanes as they've done this whole time. Instinct providing the damage, Cannon's helping out. Hyper leads the way with Yurson right next to him. Both inhibitors here going to fall almost simultaneously. Kumo trying as Hyper jumps right back to his teammates. Takeover keeping those cannon minions enchanted. They find the knockback onto Instinct. Beautifully done there with a flash from Kumo. That'll take out the TSM AD carry.
Any sort of reliability. Without it, you're just relying on the Chem Tank active. Good job there from Hyper walking away from the dragon. Maybe even more likely is Tukoi finding a stun with the Syndra. If they rush in and they force it and they win the team fight, the reward.
We're already ready to go. Viper goes into the back line.
No, he's down!
Instantly dies. Special delivery of Inst. What?
Without the Thresh Lantern, it is so dangerous to fish.
Oh, well, he sees Yurson's silhouette there now in the sweeper. But now with Baron at about half HP, dropping quickly. How far does TSM want to commit for this? Kumo's going to be your target. Jose de Odo here in the front now as well. Going to be taken pretty low, but he gets the Sterix, keeping him alive. Hyper tries to get in, gets right back out. Jose de Odo here in the stopwatch, staying alive a moment longer, looking to get away. Hyper goes in. Sterix makes sure that he gets right back out. Takeover now, continuing to duel with Kumo. TSM disengaging off to the right. Takeover's still alive, but how much longer? He keeps trying to get away. The rocket does not do enough damage, but the big man belly slam does. Kumo gets him as Instinct is and hit the real LeBlanc there. Avoided the hitbox beautifully. FlyQuest now having that Baron at 4K. Hyper's ready to go. This could be the smite fight. This could determine a whole lot. They try to knock Hyper into the pit to kill him off, but they can't find him. But they will find Yurson. Kumo gets traded. Front line for front line, but that Gragas was so important. They found Hyper. They're going to pull him right back into the fight. He gets locked down. Guardian Angel, Brock now. He'll come right back. But is it going to be enough? Hyper gets away. Viper still trying to SM. They may not have had a decisive battle one way or the other, but it went enough there. Wounds, applicators on their side. The Baron is just melting in front of TSM. An Ocean Soul continues. Top side, that inhibitor falls. TSM cannot be stopped from taking that one. They will rotate their guys over to the mid lane to help Takeover get rid of this one as well. 2 inhibitors once again gone. Takeover loses half HP there to the Syndra ultimate. Hyper's gonna be knocked back and stunned, pulled right back into the fight, but it's not the fight they wanted. Kumo melts in front of TSM. Yurson will be traded back as Hyper looks for the back line, but he's not ready to deal with Jinx. Johnson's ready to go. He tries to fire off the zap, but he can't. The Corki. 3rd inhibitor will fall. FlyQuest cannot protect it without the Jinx
Nexus
being ready to go.
towers.
Viper's taken low. Nexus turret number 1 dies to the massive mid. You know they gotta do or die right now.
So TP
TSM
for
wants
the
to be
end.
dying. TSM's going for the TP here into the end. Oh! Death sentence. That's gotta be the end of the game. Takeover's trying to stop him. Teleport coming in, trying to shut it down, but the only thing shut down is Decoy. TSM are looking to win the fight, win the game, win it all right here. FlyQuest fought so valiantly, but they will not survive. TSM, 50 minutes in, takes the win.